A big hello to all of you. I welcome you to the world of entrepreneurship. I am Dr. Preeti Chaya Tamburi, working as an assistant professor at Dr. Ambedkar Institute of Management Studies and Research, Diksha Bhumi, Nagpur. As discussed in the earlier lecture, we have undergone the concept of entrepreneurship, the basics of entrepreneurship, and other aspects related to the field of entrepreneurship. We all are very much aware that entrepreneurs are born and could not be made was an assumption few years ago. But today, it is a well versed and well proven phenomenon that entrepreneurs can also be developed with required skills, hard work, and passion. So, today we are going to have a look at the concept of types of entrepreneurs, various types which in through which a person can enter into the world of entrepreneurship. Yes, the baseline remains the same that one should be a very good hard worker, motivated person. He should have a passion to become an entrepreneur. He should be self motivated and he should work hard indefinitely towards his goal. A person with less patience and less hard work won't be able to succeed in this field of entrepreneurship. It is a continuous process to earn single profit will also take many years. So it is a long journey, it is a long process. One must have a support of his family and friends, and basically to become a successful entrepreneur person should be consistent and dedicated towards his work. So let's begin today's topic, that is types of entrepreneurs. Yes, there are many bases or many concepts based upon which the entrepreneurs can be divided. First of all, the first generation entrepreneurs, as we all know that Dhirubhai Ambani, Tata's, Birlas in India, Mahindra are very formally and awesomely established firms. These are the Dhirubhai Ambani could be the best example of first generation entrepreneurs, as they did not have any entrepreneurial background, but they started on their own with a very minimum investment, minimum infrastructure, and minimum resources. So first generation entrepreneurs are those who are self-made. Number two is second generation entrepreneurs who inherit the family business and pass it on to the next generation. That is, in this particular case, you have some basic preparation already done by your fathers or by your forefathers. You don't have to start up the business from scratch. You have an established business of any product manufacturing or any service rendering. You need to carry forward that particular business. Classical entrepreneurs who aims at maximizing his economic returns at a level consistent with the survival of the unit. Yes, that is, a firm is established, but you need to be consistent. There are excellent examples in our own India, the Tata, who are performing in the field of business since past many years, and the performance is consistent. We have Reliance Industries as well, who are very much consistent in their particular business, may it be any particular sector. Moving further, we have according to the type of the business. Number one is the business entrepreneurs, that is, who start business unit after developing for ideas for new product and services. As we discussed earlier, entrepreneurship is closely associated with something new, something innovative. Trading entrepreneurs who themselves are not involved into the manufacturing, but they just uh, sales, they carry out import export and other things which are not involved in manufacturing. Then we have corporate entrepreneurs organizations which have separate legal existence are called as corporate organizations, private sector organization. And lastly, we have our agricultural entrepreneurs, that is activities like raising and marketing of crops, fertilizers, and allied activities. Government offers an excellent support to agripreneurship. It is a very flourishing concept in India, where farmers are considered as the support of the pillars of the economy, and hence there are huge number of schemes available for agripreneurs in India. Then we have on the basis of motivation, as we discussed in the earlier lecture, that motivation is the key to success of any entrepreneur. If you start your entrepreneurial journey, and if after a certain amount of time, if you are not seeing the fruits of your hard work, then many give up. It may be due to lack of support from the family, friends, or due to the lack of capital, due to lack of money. You might have to leave your business or your concept of entrepreneurship. Yes, but there is also many cases in which even if all the resources are present with you, even if you have support from your family, your friends, and other banks and financial institutions, if you are not self motivated, then you cannot continue as an entrepreneur. So the basically motivation which comes from their personal satisfaction plays an important role. That is, a person who himself or herself is motivated to start up something new, his own or her own, is called as self-motivated entrepreneurs. But this is not the only category of entrepreneurs. There is a second category which is called as induced entrepreneurs. In this particular type, the person is inspired, is motivated, is boosted, and is pushed to become an entrepreneur. That is, he has given assistance, he has given inspiration through speeches of other successful entrepreneurs. He is offered capital, resources, money, land, infrastructure, etc., with the help of many other things, and thereby motivating him or her to become an entrepreneur. That is the seed of entrepreneurship, is not, if not earlier present to the person, is induced into the person, and then he is pushed to become a motivational an entrepreneur. Such cases are also flourishing in India, around the world or the globe as well, and it is seen to be very successful. Moving further, we have types of entrepreneurs, which is based on the type of technology. Technical entrepreneurs, who are oriented and craftsmen type. That is, they think technically, they possess technical knowledge, and they are very much involved in the technical aspect of the business, whereas the opposite type is non-technical entrepreneurs, who are not concerned with the technical type, but involves all the non-technical aspects of the business. Such entrepreneurs are also very successful, but as we discussed in our last lecture, it is equally important for an entrepreneur to possess technical knowledge, so that he should know his business in and out, and there will be very less chances of himself or herself getting stabbed at the back by rest of the employees or any of the employees. So, to avoid such circumstances, an entrepreneur should possess both technical and non technical knowledge. Then we have professional entrepreneurs who start a business unit but later sell the running business and start a new unit later. So, if it's a successful brand, you sell it and you move further. Such entrepreneurs are called as professional entrepreneurs, who establish their business and then proceed further. Then we have on the basis of capital ownership. In India, poverty and unemployment is a huge problem. So there is less capital, more person, and huge amount of unemployment. So to come over this, we have private entrepreneurs, who are individual groups who set up enterprises, arrange finance, and share risk. Then we have state entrepreneurs, which mean trading or industrial venture undertaken by the state or the government itself. And last, we have joint entrepreneurs, combination of private and public. That is, government tries to support the existing entrepreneurs or the new entrepreneurs in the best way possible. When some private institutions or financial institutions tries to support you financially, they are called as private entrepreneurs. If the government supports you, then it is state. If there is a combination of both, then we go for joint entrepreneurs. Then we have some simple categories of entrepreneurs, that is according to the gender and age. We have men entrepreneurs and women entrepreneurs. Women entrepreneurs are also be very successful in India and around the globe. They are not at all a step less than men entrepreneurs. Then, according to the age, we can say that they are young entrepreneurs, middle age entrepreneurs, and old age entrepreneurs. As they say that there is no age to follow your passion. So we have excellent examples in the history where people often start their business after 60 to 70 years of their age and still become awesomely successful. Then the entrepreneurship could be based upon the area, that is urban entrepreneurs and rural entrepreneurs. Often urban entrepreneurs are the entrepreneurs who start up small scale industries, that is SSI or SSEs, that is small scale enterprises, and they often go for something related to their local business or local lifestyle. They start up small and then they move further or expand their business from very small village level to district level, then to cities, then to national level, and sometimes international as well. Then this was rural entrepreneurship. Urban entrepreneurs are those who start up their business in cities and then try to expand their business in different cities and to different countries, that is globally as well. Then we have according to scale, that is large scale entrepreneurs, medium scale entrepreneurs, small scale, and tiny scale. As discussed in the earlier lecture, we know that it is always a good idea to start up from a small scale, that is SSI or SSE, small scale entrepreneurship, and then you can move to medium scale and large scale. It is often seen that the profit incurred in small scale industries is in less amount of period, that is within 3 months of the startup of the organization, whereas in medium or large scale the profit could not be expected from at least for at least 1 year from the startup of the business. But the amount of profit incurred in SSI is very less as compared to medium and large. The life expectancy of large and medium scale enterprises is much bigger than compared to tiny scale and small scale enterprises. Then we have a very different category that is called as spiritual entrepreneurs. We have Sadhguru, we have Sri Ravi Shankar, and we have many other gurus which who have started their YouTube channels, who have started their organizations, their institutions, who are helping people to maintain their psychological balance, their mental balance, to educate them spiritually, and to show them a nice way of living their life, as well as to come out of their problems existing, if any. Then we have social entrepreneurs. We have social entrepreneurs who help the society for something good. They come up with something new. That is, we have an example of Afroz Shah, who came up with the idea of beach cleaning in Mumbai, and his organization was highly supported by many media persons, by many celebrities, and many politicians as well. So, if you work on any new idea or product or service which is beneficial for the society, such people comes under the category of social entrepreneurs. Next we have edupreneurs. Edupreneurs are, they come up with some new idea of educating people, whether it could be kids, it could be school going children, it could be college going students, or it could be a person of any age. But if you are educating a person in some another fashion or another manner, then such persons are called as edupreneurs. So these three are a very interesting and very different kind of type of entrepreneurs. So, in this lecture, we tried our level best to cover all the possible types of entrepreneurs, and thereby, I hope that you have understood that how many types of entrepreneurs can exist. Yes, there are n number of other categories as well, but we have tried our level best to cover up all the categories. So we will definitely be coming up with more concepts related to entrepreneurship development. I hope you all will stay tuned and enjoy the world of entrepreneurship, and definitely think of becoming an entrepreneur. So until next time, bye bye.